Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if it's your first time. So the other day I did a female version of Nightcrawler and I kind of loved how it turned out, so I want to continue doing female versions of male Marvel characters. I can't do Nightcrawler and not do his data. I gotta do the data, which is Azazel. I'm going to transform myself into a female version of Azazel. I'm gonna start with covering my brows, not all of it, just this part, so I can take my brows up to heavens. And I'm gonna start with using an Elmer's glue stick. This is going to be the purple one. Done. Eyebrows done. That's perfect. You just want to brush them upwards. And after you brush them upwards, you're just gonna press down with the middle of the brush. This is a look, by the way. Like, this brow is a look. Then I take a little wipe, just clean up where the glue is on my skin, and it doesn't have to be. I don't want to look crusty as hell. Then I'm gonna wait until the first layer dries down. Okay, now I'm gonna do the second layer. Now I'm gonna do the third and last layer. I'm gonna be using RCMA no color powder on my brows. Now I'm gonna dust it off a little bit. And now I'm going to be using a little bit of orange corrector, and this is by LA Girl Cosmetics. For the primer, I'm going to be using Laura Mercier Hydrating Primer. Now I'm going to be using my Wet n Wild paint palette in Brights. So I took a little bit of the red with my spatula, and I'm going to start applying this as my base. Just so you guys can see how the coverage is. This is really impressive. For drugstore, this pigment for drugstore? Actually, I was gonna do this step before I started painting my face, but I was just so excited to paint my face in red. I'm glad I left this area open. I'm gonna put a warning in the video as well, in case you end up just painting all of your face. This is Ben Nye's No Scar Wax, okay? And we're gonna do the scars right here. I'm making this into a little worm. Now I'm gonna use Spirit Gum, and this is going to be my adhesive. And when the Spirit Gum gets tacky, you just wanna put your wax on. And you just want to smooth it out. To smooth it out even more, I'm going to take some Vaseline on my hands. You can use Vaseline or oil. And now I'm going to shape the scar. I'm going to do the same under my eye right here. Now I'm going to be really careful, and I'm going to use this tiny knife to kind of create the scars. Now I'm going to smooth the edges over. Now I'm going to set the wax with a little bit of powder. Now I can paint the rest of my face. Now I'm going to switch to my CC Beauty palette, and I'm going to use color white to highlight my face. I'm going to do this how I usually do my concealer. I'm going to use this color to prime my eyelids as well. And now I'm just going to blend it. Now I'm going to use the black color in the CC Beauty palette, and I'm going to mix this with red to create a contour shade. And now I'm going to blend it using a brush. I'm just going to paint my neck and my chest. Now I'm going to use the RCMA powder again to set my face. Now I'm going to use my Jeffree Star Cosmetics Jawbreaker palette. Now I'm going to use Licorice right here, which is True Red. I'm going to bring it all the way to my inner brow bone. Now I'm going to switch to my Anastasia Beverly Hills Alyssa Edwards palette, and I'm going to use the color Beast, which is the black of the palette. I'm going to use this color to deepen the red, and I'm going to take this all the way up. Now, without adding any more shadow, I'm just going to bring the brush down. I'm going to switch to headliner, which is the white in the palette. I'm just going to highlight my nose and my inner corners. Also, I'm going to take the brown, which is back rolls. I'm going to add this inside the scars. Using headliner, I'm going to carve out my inner corner and bring it to the middle part of my eye. I'm gonna go back to Licorice from the Jawbreaker palette. I'm gonna place it on the middle part of my eye. I'm gonna use a little bit of Beast on the very outer corner of my eye. Now I'm gonna use my Huda Beauty Life Liner. This is my new favorite liner, by the way. It's jet black, it stays put, definitely waterproof, and it's amazing. I'm gonna do my other eye and I'll be right back. Now using Beast, I'm gonna draw my brows. I'm gonna place it under my eyes, but just on the outer corners so it gives that lifted effect. I'm gonna smoke this out because I don't want this look to be comedic. I'm also using the Huda Beauty liner as my lip liner. Then I'm gonna be using Rimmel London's Lasting Finish Extreme Lipstick in Off Black. And I'm gonna be using a NYX gloss. Now I'm gonna put some lashes on and I'll be right back. I'm also gonna be using this Wet n Wild pigment. This is in the shade You're My Boo. For the highlighter, I'm gonna be using BH Cosmetics Blacklight Highlight Palette. This is it. This is the final look, and I probably have black lipstick on my teeth at the moment, but I can't see anything from these contacts. So it's all good, you know, life rips regardless. If you made it this far, please don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button right below. See you in the next video. Bye.